Hey Kat, how you going?
Hey Kay, I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I was a little bit rushed this morning as like get everybody out the door, have a shower, and then pop on down here. So I feel like I can breathe now.
It's my morning every day.
Hey, we had a chat on Instagram a little while ago about our beautiful sound healing meditation that we are having on Sunday, the 29th of August. And we wanted to turn that into a podcast chat. So here we are.
Absolutely. So
Now,
excited.
for anyone listening today, if you want that video is on my Instagram feed. So feel welcome to go and watch that as well once you've met Kat today, because I know you're going to want to go and see her if you're listening to this on my podcast. Kat, I actually wanted to start with letting everyone know that you're a multi-passionate entrepreneur. And did you want to share with us your businesses that you have so people get a
Yeah,
bit of a background on you and what you do?
absolutely. I'll give you the short version. So it started off with being in real estate before I had my first baby. And after that, I thought I really don't want to do 9 to 5. I want to do my own thing so I can be flexible around school time, school functions, having kids sick at home, looking after my babies when I needed to, school holidays, the whole thing. So I started off with my first business, VIP cleaning, which has been going for, I think, it's coming up to 7 years. And it's been amazing, amazing support from the community. Coming from real estate has probably helped a lot. So yeah, that's been incredibly successful, but it's always been a stepping stone because it's not something I wanted to do for life, but it's just been incredible because I had the opportunity to help people that couldn't find jobs to employ them, get them on their feet.
Kat, we've lost your sound. Can you hear me? I can't hear you
Is this better?
yet. I can hear you now. So
Okay.
you were talking about, oh, lost you.
Are
Lost
we
your
back?
video. See?
You got sound or video, you got either.
Lucky we can edit, see? So I might ask that question. You were talking about when you cut out, you were talking about being able to work from home and
Yes.
having the flexible hours.
Mhm.
So do you want to continue from there if you like? It was about being able to support people in our community.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I've started the business, so I have the flexible hours and can work from around my kids and my family and all those engagements. And what I really enjoyed by starting the business, what I realized is that I get to support people in the community, help people back on their feet that are struggling, help moms at schools that want to come back into the workforce, give them a head start, and get them to make money and meet new people as well. So I've always been very focused on having a great supportive team and having a great atmosphere at work. From then, I, due to personal experiences, really focused myself on nutrition and fitness, especially in times like Corona. I found it's more and more important. And I found it's just not enough. I needed something more for my head, which introduced me to sound healing and sound bowls. I actually started off with gongs, which is an incredible experience, but somehow got into crystal sound bowls, which is my form of meditation. I always struggled sitting down meditating by myself. So I figured that is probably the easiest form of meditation I could possibly think of. So it was just incredible. All that mixed together created my new business, VIP Wellness. It was just meant to be.
And so I'm going to ask the obvious question, where do you find the time to have to run two businesses?
I have no idea. You just do. I think if you're really passionate about what you do, somehow the universe just helps you. Like, I actually get asked that question so many times. They're like, so you're a single mom of 2 kids, you've got a business, and now you're starting another business. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, it's amazing. It's incredible to be able to create something that can help others, that can help myself.
I think that's really beautiful. And I think it is like a beautiful message to anybody that's listening today that is multi-passionate, to know that you can do different things at the same time. If you're
Absolutely.
passionate enough about it, you'll find a way to make it work. You know, it is, a lot of it is about time management and where you are choosing to pour your attention in your life.
Yeah.
And if you are as passionate as Kat is about doing different things at the same time, then perhaps, but you're thinking, I don't have time, then perhaps look at your schedule, look at the places where maybe you're spending time scrolling on social media, and ask yourself, is that important right now? Or can I be pouring my attention into doing what I really want to do? You know, those TV shows that we watch, maybe you can replace an hour to dedicating towards your passion than watching a TV show.
Absolutely. And
I'm guessing you don't watch that much TV, Kat.
No. I actually feel really guilty because I usually have a to-do list of 600 pages. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm sitting on my sofa doing nothing. But to be honest, my kids have been a huge help. They share, I don't know if I made them share my passion or they just do, but they're amazing. Like, if I sit there and I'm like, my God, what should I start with now? And then my kids are like, oh, you got to finish this study, or you were trying this new recipe, or let's clean the van. There's always something. That's probably, they get money for helping me clean the van. That's probably why they suggest it.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, involve the people around you. Otherwise, it's going to be so much harder.
Now, there are a variety of healing modalities, and sound healing is quickly coming to the forefront of healing right now. So how does sound healing work for someone who hasn't heard of it? How would you explain that to them?
I think the easiest way to explain it to someone is that everything around us has a vibration. As simple as even the food you eat has different vibrations. So your body reacts to those vibrations. And because we've got so many influences like phones, TVs, technology, we kind of miss the neutral vibration, the neutral waves that come through our body, where if you are actually lying down, relaxing, and you listen to the sound balls play, which run on different vibrations, it automatically relaxes your body. It kind of resets your body, so to speak. And that is what grounds you. I think if you believe in it or not, regardless, you will feel different after a sound healing.
I notice my family and I experience a sound healing at the Crystal, is it the Crystal Cave, Mullumbimby?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did a sound healing together. They offered it as a part of the entrance fee, and so we enjoyed that together. And I noticed my husband, who is a thinker, he got up and he really enjoyed it because it gave him something to focus on.
Yes.
And not everybody likes to meditate in silence, because for some people that's their worst fear, is to sit with their thoughts.
Absolutely.
And I get that.
Yes.
And so I noticed how my husband connected with the crystal sound healing. Mm-hmm. And then you mentioned gong sound healing, and you and I, you invited me along to one of the events that you went to, and I brought my girls, and my girls loved the gong sound healing. So isn't that interesting how different people connect with different vibrations? So the gong sound and the crystal sound, obviously different vibrations, and their bodies just can instantly connected with that, which is really, really cool. So for anyone listening, it might be something that you just might have to try to see if that connects with your body. you know, and see how it works for you and what you like. And I always say, follow your curiosity. If you're curious about it,
Absolutely.
that's your intuition guiding you perhaps to explore a little bit more. That's what life's
And I
about.
actually, absolutely. And I actually think in this world at the moment, those things will be more forthcoming. I think it's going to be the new norm that everyone goes to sound healings and meditations. I think we're very lucky that people realize they need to switch off more and look after their self-care and look after themselves. And that is such an easy way for people to just jump in from a busy 9 to 5 day and then automatically turn off without having to do anything, without having to fight their thoughts or trying to concentrate or any of that. It's just beautiful.
Very, very cool. Now, what kind of reasons do you believe people use sound healing for? What are the benefits? What can they expect when they come to have a sound healing with you?
It's, you see, I would say it depends on their intention. If I hold one-on-one sound healings, I find out if they want to do it for intention setting, if they're coming in for relaxation, if they're coming in to deal with their anxiety. And I've actually had a person that came in because they're fighting depression and they don't want to take antidepressants. So they're like, I don't know what else to do, so I might as well give this a go. So there is so many different reasons why people are doing it. It's
You can come in for any reason. If you have something that perhaps you want to clear energetically or you're struggling with your life, you can use sound healing
absolutely
the same as you would sitting in meditation, as long as the intention of your healing is clear to you. Is that right?
It is right. But I've also, when I started, I went in without any idea whatsoever. I had no idea what to expect. So I just went in there with a friend that took me along and I'm like, I guess I'm just going to do this. So I went in with no attention. I didn't have anxiety. It was just like, all right, let's give this a go. So it works either way. The sound just carries you to where you have to be.
What is it about crystal sound healing specifically that helps you to be so passionate about crystal sound healing? What is it that it helped you with in your life?
Well, the main thing was when I did the gong therapy, it is very intense. It goes very deep where I wasn't ready for that level. I needed something more gentle, something that takes me to where I have to be slower and more in a sleepy way. That's probably the best way to explain it, where you can do it whenever you want. So I found gong healing took a good month for me to go, wow, I still got that sound in my ears, where with crystal ball healing, it's totally different. I find you can easily use it at home. It's something that you can take with you. We use 7 balls, which are based on the 7 chakras, but you can get away with just 1. And there is worksheets I give people that come to our meditations or our sound healings, where if they want to practice it at home, there is meditation sounds that go with each individual ball, but you can use it with just 1 ball as well. And it's just incredible. You've got so many options of what to do.
Now, we were in Hervey Bay a few months ago now, and you were so generous to bring some of your bowls with you, and you hosted a full moon crystal sound healing for us and our soul sisters outside under the full moon. So I got to experience this firsthand with Kat, and it was really, really beautiful. And I took it to the next level by gazing at the full moon as we were going through the meditation. I was not going to miss that opportunity, because how often are we outside under the full moon having a crystal sound healing, right?
Right next to the beach.
Right, yeah, looking at the ocean, hearing the sound of the crystal bowls. It was just so beautiful. And we also had the opportunity to infuse our crystals, if I remember correctly, by you placing them in a bowl of our choice. So
Yes.
tell me, how does that work? Putting the crystal in the bowl, how does that imbue the crystal with, oh, I'm about to tell you what it does. How does that imbue the crystal with that energy? How does that work?
It is very similar to, it is a cleanse, like you're cleansing the energy. As soon as you put, you can do it with water as well. If you want to bring water with you, you can either put water or the crystal in the bowl, and the sound just neutralizes it. So we go around and cleanse the crystal first with the first sounds. Then what we usually do is to get everyone to take their crystals again, put their intention in. Like, what do they want the crystal to be for? Do they want the crystal to be calming and grounding? If they want calming and grounding, you put the crystal, I personally would put it back in the chakra bowl that's for the root chakra, just for the base. And then you play it again. And after the event, I give the crystal back to every person and send them home with it. And again, same thing, we've had people under a full moon ceremony wanting to make moon water. So we filled the bowls with water and then played them. And afterwards we use the water as energized moon water.
Now, if anyone wants to work with you, Kat, do you only work with people one-on-one, or do you work with people in groups as well?
Bit of everything. I do groups, just about to get a license for the beach session. So we can do it on the beach, on the grass, for people like you that love nature, just to make it a bit more special. No, pretty keen on anything. I've had someone the other day that came up with their cat. They're like, my cat is very angry. Can you cure my cat? So I've done a sound healing for a cat, which was definitely not on my list of things that I was planning to do, but.
And so what have been
good.
the benefits of the cat sound healing?
Our animals love vibration, especially cats, dogs, and birds. They just sit there and just calm down. With the cat, for example, they wanted to do it because of their behavior. It's actually the lady that brought the cat was the one with depression. That's like, okay, it worked so well for me. Can we cure my cat? So the cat is one that just walks around, doesn't ever sit still, and is very aggressive towards everyone. So the cat actually sat there. I said, okay, let her roam around in the room. And she just sat there. She did not do anything. She looked around a lot, but she didn't move. She was just there. And yeah, you need a few sessions to calm people down, calm cats down, for example. But yeah, it was incredible to watch. She didn't come near the ball. She was just sitting there staring.
That's really interesting. It reminds me of a time when my eldest daughter used to play the violin when she was about 5, and our eldest pet, Pat, who's 17 now, he used to, when she used to practice the violin, he used to sing with her or howl with her. Every time she played the violin, he would sit next to her and he would howl. So I can see actually the joy that sound has for animals, because they have that ability to tune in on a much higher level than us anyway. So isn't it? And they're much more sensitive to that.
Yeah.
That's really,
especially for people that take their pets everywhere, it's great. They're like, oh, we can do this together. Let's make it an event.
So I know that you have your sound healing bowls in your home. So how do you use them on a daily basis for your own health?
I use it as my calm down, as my grounding. So every night before bed, we get everything ready. Then I have my kids on the yoga mats in front of the bowls, and either I play the bowls for half an hour or my son plays the bowls, either way. And then after that, we usually try to do at least half an hour, and then we go to bed. It's just, if you do it we're doing a 30-day challenge just to create better sleeping habits, because at the moment we usually listen to guided meditation before bed, and I'm like, okay, we can do this easier. we can try something different. And that is our nighttime ritual.
And is it helping with your sleep?
Oh, the kids don't even make it through half an hour. Usually my son is struggling to go to sleep. He is one, if you let him, he would stay up till 3 in the morning. He's all technology or iPad, everything, which I'm not a fan of. So with him, if I do it, he falls asleep pretty much within 5-10 minutes. If I don't do it, he struggles to go to sleep. So
The body has a beautiful way of remembering routines and rituals.
Yeah.
And often when I was health coaching, setting up your routine before you go to sleep is a beautiful way of signaling to your body that it's time to slow down now, it's time to relax, we're about to go to bed. And so I love that you mentioned that half an hour before you go to bed, you're doing this because you're actually signaling to the body, okay, we're about to go to sleep. Yeah. And a lot of people will often be busy, then go, I've got to go to sleep, but not have that lead in time to actually slow down before you go to bed. So I love that you mentioned that, because that really does help with having a good night's sleep.
Actually, one thing I should mention before we play our balls, we've all got a gratitude journal. So we write down what we're grateful for during the day, because I find that kind of releases the last bit of negativity and puts you in a more positive state before we play the sound balls.
I actually have a gratitude diary.
You do?
I do. And before I go to sleep at night, I write in my gratitude diary. And amazing. More often than not, I have a full page to have to fill, and it prompts you, this diary. And so I give myself the challenge of filling the page. And sometimes sometimes I'm like not doing it today. So I do honor that. And then other times I will just take my time and really go deep and think about what I'm thankful for and write it down. And by the end of doing that, there's a shift in my energy. Like I feel better.
Absolutely. Yes.
So it works. And I've noticed that since starting using my gratitude diary, that the shift is in little things in my life, like that are much more positive, because I'm taking the time to be thankful for things I probably wouldn't normally sit down and be thankful for, right?
Yeah, it's the silliest things, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that when I thought that and then you mentioned it, and I was like, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love how connected we are. So I want to let everybody know that's listening today that you and I are collaborating on a beautiful sound healing meditation circle coming up on Sunday, the 29th of August, here in Caloundra from 2 to 3 p.m. It's not a huge investment in your time, which is something that I really like about this event, because it's not going to take up a big chunk of your day, but at the same time, it's going to give you the most beautiful, deep relaxation experience. And if you're new to sound healing, you're new to events, wellness events like this, I highly suggest, if you're curious about it, that perhaps you come and try this one, because you're going to lie down and just immerse yourself in my guidance and Kat's guidance and Kat's beautiful sound healing bowls. And I like it so much, I wish I was getting to lie down.
Me too.
So, come along. I have a beautiful friend of mine who's actually coming with her daughter. So as long as you're 15 years and above, bring your daughter, bring your son, bring your partner. Do this together. When we heal in a group, when we come together in a group with the same intention of feeling better, it amplifies the healing experience, and it facilitates this for everybody that is present on another level. And it's something that you have to experience to understand, and is what I love so much about in-person events. What do you love about in-person events, Kat? Because you have been going to a lot of workshops lately. So
Yes.
what is it about the workshop that makes you want to go to another one?
Oh, the people. It's you walk into the room and you feel the positivity. You feel everyone is there for the same reason. And then you get to talk to everyone before it starts. And then you get that experience of relaxation and happiness. And I always come out of them and I feel so creative. That's why I actually suggest to everyone that's coming, bring a piece of paper and a pen for whatever thoughts come up during the meditation. Bring your crystals, bring your water. I'm happy to energize your crystals and your water. It's just what I love about those events is that you come out with not just feeling amazing, but you most certainly will make a friend as well on the way. And it leads you, at least for me, at every event I do, it leads me to another place. It's just incredible. It's another journey every time.
You're right. You meet the most beautiful, like-hearted souls. And I know that I was looking for that for a long time within my community. And it wasn't until I started to put myself in a space where people were interested in the same things that I am interested in, that I actually started to connect with people on that level. And it's easy and it's the most beautiful experience. And it reminds me, that's how we met.
Absolutely.
We met at a workshop where we sat next to each other for 2 days. So,
yes, we did.
and look at the beautiful friendship that has come out of that, making that decision to attend that event. You forgot about that too, didn't you?
I did, yeah. It feels like I've known you my whole life.
So what do you believe is going to be so special about our meditation circle?
Oh, I've always said to you, I remember from the beginning that you should be running meditation sessions. People are so drawn to your voice, and I think you guiding them on a journey, which we're not saying which journey it's going to be yet, but just having that journey, people listening to it, being taken on an adventure, on a journey. Again, it's the only word I can really come up with. And that followed by the sound. It's just an experience that is going to be incredible. It's going to be so powerful, and people come out and go, wow, don't tell me that was an hour. It's going to go so quick, and it's just going to be incredible. I just love that people will come to this and experience something they probably haven't done before in that way, because usually you either get sound healing or you get a meditation. Having both combined is something new. It's something not many people have attempted to.
Yeah, and I think
that was incredible.
I think going on the feedback from my last meditation circle, which didn't include the crystal sound bowls, the feedback was the opportunity to deeply relax in a short amount of time was just a beautiful way to reset their energy levels, to recharge, and felt like a gift to their soul to just be, and which is really, really beautiful. So to incorporate the crystal sound bowls and your beautiful magic in this afternoon is actually going to amplify it, like you just mentioned, and is very unique. So we're both very, very excited to to witness the transformations and be able to give in this way. It's, it really is coming from both our souls, which I think there would be no magic if it wasn't coming from our hearts. The fact that we're both very passionate about this, and we walk our talk in our lives, which is really, really important. We are reaping the benefits of using this sort of healing for ourselves. So we just want to be able to share this with you. If you are looking for a way to relax and you want to be guided in this relaxation, you want to hang out with us because we're going to have fun.
Absolutely. And even to find yourself. I find a lot of people that know that there's something else, but they don't know what it is. That's the first step of finding out what it is.
Yeah. And we'll guide you through that. Yeah. That's what I love to do the most. So Kat, Before we finish our talk today, do you have any offerings at the moment with VIP Wellness that anyone might like to join or to be a part of?
Absolutely. Very passionate about my newest project, which is a I Quit Sugar project. But we're not doing it in the normal way of, hey, no more sugar, that's it. We're actually incorporating a new lifestyle choice, so to speak. So for everyone that wants to join the challenge, which is going to be, I'll probably be starting it with 30 days, but it can be ongoing. There'll be recipes on, for me personally, I love my sweets. Oh my God. It's been the hardest thing for me to go, what, no ice cream tonight? I don't know what to do. So we're going to find replacements. We're not just going to go, no, you're not going to have sweets. And we're going to go through what you eat with you. We're going to do food diary to find out, hey, this is the hidden sugars we're trying to avoid. There's going to be a Facebook group for the challenge where we all share how you feel, because there's going to be mood swing. There's going to be crankiness. It's going to be pretty intense to actually quit sugar as a start to create a healthier lifestyle. And it's going to be incredible. So what I would like to offer your listeners, anyone on your Facebook group or anywhere, is a 10% discount. The details are still to be published, so you guys are the first ones to actually be told about it. But keep an eye on my social media, on my Insta, Facebook, or my website. It'll all be coming up. And yeah, like I said, it will include recipe books. It will include support. It's an ongoing thing. It's going to be incredible.
Hope you're going to be incorporating sound healing in that too.
Oh, I personally would include fitness, sound healing, and everything. But where do you start and where do you stop? So just honestly, do you know what? With that, it will depend on the group. If anyone says, oh, I would like to set my intuition, can we start with the sound healing? Yes, of course. Of course we can.
That's fantastic.
I find there is not ever any limits. If people are interested, we can swap it around. That is absolutely, I love that.
I will include the links for everything that Kat and I have spoken about today. If you're interested in her I Quit Sugar challenge, I will include the link for that to her website. If you are interested in coming along to our sound healing event on the 29th of August at 2 p.m, I'll include the links for the tickets as well. The workshop is currently half full. So, and we will be selling the maximum amount of tickets, and then we will stop selling those tickets. And we have got, what are we, with the end of July? We're coming into the end of July. So we've got another few weeks, which is really exciting. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Kat, for taking the time to join me today. You're off to a cleaning job now.
Yes, I am. Got to meet up with my staff who are waiting for me now.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.